Okay, guys, W build is one of the builds that I find out while going over the Maiev talents, and the W is looking like that. Oh shit. W, Blade Dance, Elun's Wrath, Disc, Shadow Armor, Cruel Chain, and either Huntress or Shadow Strike. Actually, all of them works actually. Okay, so that's the build for W, and another is AA oriented. You know, doesn't mean that in W build you don't do auto attacks. Haha. Level 1 active auto attack talent, Blade Dance again, but you know you could pick Sudden Vengeance. Bonds of Corruption for physical armor reduction. Warden's Cage, so you can keep them close to you, so you can splash on them. Then you want to get Shadow Armor. It refreshes with auto attack, so synergy. Armor Assault, armor increases physical damage dealt. It's easy if you get that. All of the 13 talents make you have this up pretty much, and yeah, this is increasing your splash and your damage to the main target. So yeah. And at 20 with auto attack build, obviously, I think Huntress is the only choice. But I mean, technically you could get that too. It makes you deal more damage to the main target and makes you deal increased damage to him. But this makes you, just splash like crazy, right? The more auto attacks you do, the more splashes you do. So yeah.
Vengeance will not wait.
Hi guys, it's Yova, and this is my Maiev review breakdown. She just got uploaded onto the PTR, and this is the first time we can see her numbers, talents, how she plays, and this is what I'm gonna do now. Also guys, if you like Heroes of the Storm and you enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe. That way you can be notified whenever a new video is posted onto this channel. Okay, so let's see what do we have here. Maiev is obviously, freshly added hero. As for now, she's only on the PTR, so something might change, but if anything, it is just going to be number changes. So what we have? Q is her basic ability. 4 seconds cooldown, low mana cost. It is something that you can aim within this range, which on the video, on the spotlight, I couldn't tell. I thought it's like a multi-shot ability. So it's really nice that you can actually aim it, within the range. It makes it like easier to get its effect. And the effect is that if you hit 2 or more heroes, the cooldown of this ability is reduced to 0.5 second, and it refounds its mana cost. So this is like pretty spammable, if you maintain 2 heroes. If you maintain to hit 2 heroes with it, right? If you keep on hitting 2 heroes. Then we have a W, which makes your next attack cleave, right? And bind heroes hit. So let's see. Once you hit someone, it binds him to you, and everyone that was within this range that you can see here. If you move away from this range, it will pull the binded targets to you, or if they move away from it, obviously they will also get pulled. You cannot combo it with E, apparently. I mean, in a way you can, right, to get the instant pull, which is, I think, something you could actually do in early game or something, Oh shit. It refreshed. So that way you can get instant pull, and the range is always same if it's a max range pull like this. So your teammates could set something up. I don't know if Hero League teammates would be able to do it, but in competitive possibly you could. But I mean, I guess in Hero League some people could also manage to pull some combos with it, like Malfurut, stuff like that. And then we have her E that I partially show already. It's something like Sylvana's E, but it also comes back. It deals damage both ways, and you can reactivate it at any time for instant blink. Okay. It's 10-second cooldown, so it's pretty short, and it deals increased damage to heroes. Obviously, this is just so you don't have too much of a wave clear, right, on a hero. And her trait is 8-second cooldown. That makes her jump and makes her invincible while in air. What does it mean is that you can get damage and you can get CC'd. The turrets don't even like, you know, aggro on you, as you can see. But as you can see, you can also dodge the damage, which is actually insane. You know, I thought it was only to dodge CC, but it also dodges the damage, and it's on 8-second cooldown. This is a really good passive, man. I mean, really good trait. And on top of it, it has a passive effect that is increasing Maiev's armor by 15. Okay, not only she has like quite a lot of HP on her own, but also she has 15 armor, which is spell armor and physical armor, right? You can see it here. And if you don't know what this is new stat panel. Previously, you know, it was here. After clicking C, of course, it looked a little bit different, but yeah, on PTR now, they created something like this, and it basically lets you check, you know, stats of everything, which is really nice. Okay. So that's for her basic kit, right? Let's move on to the talents, and I will try to get over every single one, and then like maybe come up with a build or something, you know. Might be hard because like I'm usually, you know, putting a lot of time into reading and understanding the talents and seeing what they can do and stuff like this. So guys, I would appreciate if you tell me if the video was maybe a little bit too long. I should say, you know, talk faster, you know, like maybe you know, don't commit that much time on like describing talents and stuff. I don't know, just give me your thoughts, right? Okay, so the first talent is W quest. What it does is, or like what it requires, I guess, each time you apply the bound from the W, it is increasing the damage of the W by W's pool by 15. Okay, the secondary target, it means that if you hit someone, since this ability like cliffs, the targets that will get hit by the cliff, they also will get binded, and this counts for this quest, right? So if there was another target Doomy here and I would attack it, he gets cliffed, and the other one, he gets binded, and the other one gets cliffed by this attack here. You can see the indicator, and that is what counts for the quest. So I will get only one stack from this quest, right? If there were 2 target Doomies here, I will cliff through this one onto 2 targets. I will get 2 stacks, right? Okay. So after you do it 5 times, it is increasing the damage of it by additional 75, right? Additional, I think, 75. So let's pick it up. Wait, is this quest endless? Doesn't seem to be endless. Bonus damage 75. Okay. 2 for 1. Okay, so I guess it is not increasing it by additional, but up to 75. Okay. What do we have next? And then there's a reward after reaching 10, or like completing the quest 10 times. It is increasing the cleave damage. So what this does is it is increasing basically the auto attack after activating W. As you can see, it's crit now, and also obviously, you know, since this attack cleaves, it deals auto attack damage to others, and it will also be increased. And this is actually, if you look at it, quite a lot of damage in AoE. Like, imagine you hit it on 3 heroes, right? Every hero gets hit by 462, and then for 316. So that's like, you know, 750, you know, damage on like 3 targets. It's quite a lot, quite some damage. Not to mention that, during all of that you might get, you know, some Qs on them, and you might manage to get resets. So yeah, you look into like a lot of AoE damage. Okay.
Choose a talent.
That took some time, I guess, to go over one single talent. So yeah, give me your, you know, your thoughts. The next talent, Pursuit of Vengeance. Each hero binded by W reduce the cooldown of E by 1.5. Okay. The cooldown, basic cooldown of it's 10 seconds. Okay.
Let the hunt begin.
I think it would be maybe more interesting if it was also reducing the cooldown by every hero cleaved and also like pulled, you know, so like twice per hero, right? But maybe it will be too strong. The thing is, I mean, I know this talent from Spotlight, and we are looking into 2 damage talents and 1 like utility one. So yeah, this one might be in a tough spot, you know. But then again, if you manage to, because you know you could technically combo it, right? Activate W, E into opponents, W, but then you get only 3 seconds cooldown reduction of it. Maybe there are other talents, you know, later on that makes this go back, or like go back even if you reactivate it. But I mean, then you will have to get like second blink. Yeah, and then it will kind of work like the Zerathul's level 1 E talent combined with Wormhole, and you could spam it because, you know, you have like the cooldown reduction on the blink or teleport ability here, and also you have the cooldown, and also you can reactivate it to come back to where you blinked from. So maybe if there's something like that, but as I said, we look onto 2 talents that deal damage and 1 that doesn't really do anything, you know. Just like gives you more ease, which maybe is good. Like maybe it is good having more ease. The cooldown is 12 seconds down the W, so not sure about this talent. And the last one is active talent, which is making you basic attack splash to nearby opponents, and the splash damage deals additional damage. The main damage, the main auto attack, isn't doing anything but just allowing the splash, and the splash damage is increased. Okay, and to get this ability back, you have to hit at least 2 heroes with your Q, which is what you want to do anyway, because the Q on its own gets benefit from hitting 2 heroes. So this, like, technically you can have this up, you know,
Now is the time.
pretty much all the time, you know. Okay, let's see how it works, right? Oh my god, where are they going? I kind of want to see what's the range of it, right? But I don't know. The AI of the Vikings is just too good, you know. It is splitting. Like, look how it splits them. What the? Hello, game, please. Okay, I don't have it anymore. Nice. Okay, so that was like pretty close already, but it didn't pop. Oh my god, I'm tilted. Let's just Olaf come, please. You'll die before I manage to do it, man. The Vikings are so annoying, actually. No, the AI is just insane. Okay, maybe we can see on this. Okay. I assume it's pretty short, but like, yeah, I assume it's pretty short distance, really. Yeah. But it helps clearing, I guess, quite nicely. Yeah. Because it works on minions too, not only heroes, okay? Mercenaries and minions. So yeah, this is like pretty good level 1 if you can like get a nice amount of auto attacks, right? Not to mention that you probably will every time get the splash from it if you're in range of getting like cliff from W, right? So that means if you get it on 2 heroes, you get the splash on main and the additional one. Then you pull them inside, you probably get another auto attack, which also splashes, and in between that time you should be spamming Qs, so yeah, that's a lot of AoE damage again. Okay, so this is the level 1 talents. Those are the level 1 talents. Let's move on to level 4. Level 4 have 2 Q talents and 1 E talent. The first one is quest. Hit 3 enemies with a single Q. Increase fun of knives damage by 15, huh? Each additional time 3 enemies heroes are hit by single fun of knife gain an additional 5% damage up to 30. So I kinda guess, you know, you don't want to pick Samurai against this. Then again, it's not that easy to stack it against Samurai, but if you know the clones move to the lane and like someone else, because obviously Samurai won't walk in like this to get you like, you know, 3 hits on him, but his teammate might come close to his clones, right? So you could stack it pretty fast, but 15 by hitting it once and then up to additional 30, so it's 45 together. Okay. Hit 4 enemy heroes with a single okay, so instantly gain all rewards. Oh man, if you could just hit it, you know, at the start of the game. I mean, not at the start of the game, but at level 4. Well, how much damage it will increase? It's 400 or it's 400 on its own. Okay. It's increasing the damage by 100 at level 20. There's nothing. There's nothing. I mean, then again, okay, I'm saying nothing, but then again, I forgot that this is something that you can spam like crazy if you keep on hitting 2 heroes, but let me see other talents. Using fun of knives deals 180 physical damage to enemies around Maiev. Okay, so this is kind of weird, man. But already, this is what Blizzard sometimes does, you know. Let me see. Wait. What?
Let's go.
So this range is pretty big. Like of that level 4. Okay. And if you look at it, right, you don't have to do like you can get this and never get value out of it, right? This technically, you know, potentially gives you even more damage than this would ever, right? So I think this wins at least the battle between these two. Like really, this range is pretty big. Like I can see I can see them nerfing it a little bit, because that's pretty big range, you know. Of course, like from max range you're not gonna get much, but like if they have like melee characters, you know, like it also helps with clear and like on Infernal Shrines and stuff like this. But yeah, like if they have a lot of melees, or if this hero is able to actually like, you know, really stay in people's faces, you know, I don't know, maybe you have Divine Shield or something, you look into a lot of additional damage, you know. Most of the time I guess you will hit one additional hero, right, with it. Like with max range Q, if you have this quest complete, like, you know, you probably hit those 2 heroes for that additional damage, so you deal like 100. I mean, okay, let's be honest, you're not gonna hit like 100 additional damage. You're gonna have like, you get it once and then maybe like, you know, 2-3 additional times, like maybe fast, you know. So you look into like 70 additional damage onto those 2 heroes. And this, you know, in such case, max range Q isn't giving you anything, right? But so could this, you know, this could also give you nothing, you know. And like if you do it one time, the 15 is probably like it's close to nothing. So you don't lose that much by picking this talent, you know. And in right situations, this is crazy, right? Okay. It again took a lot of time to go over the talent, so yeah, I guess I need to try to speed these things up. Sudden Vengeance. Using Blink within 0.35 seconds of Spirit of Vengeance hitting an enemy hero causes the shadow to explode, damaging all nearby enemy heroes for... Okay, interesting. I mean, interesting. Reset talents. Okay.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Oh,
Now is the time.
what's the AoE of it? I mean, okay, I think I can see the AoE, right? Yeah. I think it's kinda same range. Slightly less maybe than the Q additional damage from the level 4 talent, okay.
Vengeance will not
Does it
wait.
apply to minions too? No, only heroes. It's on 10-second cooldown, this ability. It's 400 on him, but like how much it is on like Olaf? Like 150, okay? So like maybe on Arthas Diablo it's 200, right? But on the Vala it's not gonna be much. So you still get more by doing this. Q, right? With the level 4.
We have much work to do.
And then it will like eventually be spammable if you keep on hitting 2 heroes, right? So I think this is a clear winner. I think, you know, that's my opinion. I mean, it's just like first day, you know, first time I see the hero, but I have a feeling that it's the best on that talent tier. Okay, level 7. Hitting at least 2 heroes with a single fan of knives causes the next fan of knives to drop a star on a target that deals 169 damage when it impacts. On targets, so on both of them, right?
Choose a talent.
Let's see it in action.
Let the hunt begin.
Hopefully, you know, the like Eric and Balog. Okay. Right, I think it's...
I am watching.
I think it also works on minions, so let's try to pull it on somewhere else. Oh. Why is that? Okay. It splashes on both targets and afterwards it will work on heroes too. Well, cool looking talent for sure, but let's see others so we can tell if it's good or not. Like, I mean, how much damage it is at like level 13?
Choose a talent.
128 AoE and potentially like insanely spammable. I think this is like really strong. You know, just like theory crafting about it already. It's 130 additional damage at level 13 or something that can get crazy spammable, and it's AoE. So sounds strong, looks strong. Enemy heroes pulled by Umbral Blind have their physical armor reduced by 25 for 3 seconds. Huh. You know, I mean, it's physical armor, okay? This time they don't go crazy and they don't make like level 7 talent reduce like overall armor, not only like physical, by 25, you know? Okay. Interesting talent, you know? On 12-second cooldown though. And you have to get the pull.
Choose a talent. A wise Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Let's go.
Did it reduce? Okay, it did reduce it. I still think this kinda wins. But if you have like heavy auto attack comp, you might think about it. Spirit of Vengeance damage is increased by 3% per minion, mercenary or enemy summon hit, and 24 per enemy hero hit. Okay, I mean, so I bet it can like, you know, combo twice, right? I mean, buff twice.
Choose a talent.
Let's see.
Choose a talent. Smart. Choose a talent.
I don't know if I can hit here. Okay. I mean, this is just something that tries to be fancy.
Let's go.
I don't feel it, man. I mean, then again, maybe it can get to crazy numbers, but you cannot aim it. Like, opponents see where it will go. It's not like, I don't know if there's any ability at this. Yeah, like Probius Q, right? With the talent if you pick it. doesn't come back to you. Maybe there's a talent that does something like this, but I mean, that would be kind of counterproductive. Because why would you blink to your own position, right? So yeah, I think Elun's Raft wins the level 7 row. This has some potential, maybe. But yeah, I mean, you can miss both abilities, you know. And this is on 4-second cooldown. Okay, then we move on to the ultimates. So first one,
Choose a talent.
65. What is this? Why 65? You know, I think this is like the first ultimate that has 65-second cooldown. You know, okay. Throw a glaive or whatever. This is a hard word, man. In a target direction. If an enemy hero is hit, the disc can be reactivated to remove their vision and time stop them. Okay. You have quite some time to reactivate it, but this is really visible.
We have much work.
What does it mean that time is stopped for someone?
I am the Iron Hand of Justice.
Okay, they cannot get
Let the hunt begin.
they cannot get damaged or targeted, at least. So I wonder if it could stop ancestral, you know, like I don't think I have a way to check it. But if it can like deny ancestral healing, it has like pretty nice potential, you know, at least against that ability, right? You can combo it with Gast if it makes it like invincible, right? Unstoppable. Huh. Short cooldown doesn't do damage though. Contaminate. Okay. Oh, okay. So it has to be activated. Okay.
Ashal Theridas. We have much work to do.
So if you don't activate it, it will activate on its own. Okay. Well, from what I can see so far, you know, because I have like, I wasn't sure, you know, how this will work out. The fact that Maiev has 2 ultimates that deal no damage, but her number seems to be pretty fine, you know, and the Q talents and the thing that the because it is spammable, like that might make up for like lack of damage on ultimates, and this has pretty interesting utility to it, you know, like as I said with the ancestral healing, if it blocks it, it has pretty, you know, big potential, and you can you know, do some nice damage and then eventually set some combo up on someone that's low, you know.
To the next target.
Are there any abilities that could like insanely benefit of it? Like some really small. I mean, KT can like follow on it easily, right? Like El'Thuzad with like his ultimate, you know. Like others, I mean, like lightning strike, I guess.
Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, this ultimate maybe is better than I thought at the start, you know. I mean, not better, but more useful than I could initially think, maybe, because I was like, I mean, obviously Anubarak's Kokon is really strong, you know, and if Maiev basic kit numbers turns out to be like strong, you know, and good, and she's gonna be like better, you know, than like Anub's, then the ultimate is pretty same, you know. She might make a better pick, you know, make for a better pick. But then again, you know, Anub's ultimate is 8 seconds, though you can damage it and open it actually really quickly, but the Anub's one is a point and click, so you can, you know, punish Lucius trying to get the ultimate, you know, like, and other supports, right? With this, you know, not only it can get you know, body blocked, so you cannot really get it easily on the support, plus, you know, it has like fly time and it can be dodged, you know, and stuff like that. So similar but also different ability, right? Okay, the other ultimate is Warden's Cage. Ape's Cage.
To innocent
And I cannot really show it. What does it do? But if okay, I mean I can go on the
sentence you to death.
Vikings, I guess. Finally, I can catch them. Yeah.
I will have my vengeance.
Basically, you can see, right? Okay. Oh, that was interesting, actually.
Abandon hope.
So even though he was outside,
To innocent
oh my god, it's kind of weird to check it.
will have my vengeance.
Okay, so like, if someone's outside, it will still pull him inside. Okay, that's good to know. So this is ultimate that also is dealing no damage and has longer cooldown. Okay.
I will have my vengeance.
I mean, this is a phase in heroes, like such thing, I guess. So I mean, we will just have to see what it does in like fights, really, you know. But I can't really tell now, like how good it is,
Let
you
the
know.
hunt begin.
It might like ruin your Q spam because you know you pull one in, the other one escapes, and now you just like, do I use Q on one hero? I guess I do, and then you have this on, you know, for a second cooldown. But then again, it pulls someone else, so you can keep on out attacking. You know, if you have the level 1, you can keep on splashing potentially. You know, I think I will be going with this one. 60-second cooldown means that you can maybe pick someone else, pick someone up. Like you can pick right heroes with it. Pick off heroes with this. Actually, you can like do this, right? So you can go like through no vision and set up a gank like this. So this ultimate have way more utility, I think. Shorter cooldown, I think has like higher potential of actually being useful. This, I mean, I guess I will see in a few quick matches what does it do, how does it look in team fights, and then judge based on this. But yeah, I think this wins the battle between these two ultimates. Okay, level 13. Yeah, level 13 are usually talents like spell shield and stuff like this. So as we can see, there's like 3 armor ones. Okay, plated armor. Each enemy hero hit by fan of knives grants 5 armor for 5 seconds. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, are you kidding me right now, man? Like,
We have much work to do.
like you can maintain it because it's for second and the buff lasts. It's nice, kind of cheating here because she doesn't have plus 20 but plus 25 because of the passive one. But I guess everyone's supposed to know that the hero has basic armor, right? Okay, this is pretty sick, I would say. Okay. Threatening at least 2 enemy heroes with amber grants. Okay, but this is potentially stronger, I think. You know, I mean, depends on the compositions, right? If they're like sustain, if the opponents have like sustain comp, like sustain damage, right? Like no bears and stuff, right? Then you want this. Okay, interesting. I mean, interesting, really. These two are similar, okay? So yeah, this you want against like sustain damage, and this possibly against bears, right? But then again, like here you have to hit 2 heroes, okay? So like you kind of want, you know, to E in when you see you can hit 2 heroes, you hit 2 heroes, and then you have like 50 armor for 4 seconds, okay? You have like harden shield almost on yourself, okay? It's pretty strong. But you have to hit 2 heroes. Bling grants 25 armor for 2.5 seconds. Maev's basic attack against enemy heroes refresh this duration. I mean, this is kind of like, you know, just Rolf Stomper, you know, like just face roll. You don't really have to think much about it. You just E forward, and then you know, keep on out attacking. I mean, like you don't even have to hit this.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
It just gives you 40 armor and then you just...
Let none survive.
I mean, at least she doesn't have movement speed, but...
Swiftly.
I don't know, man. She has permanent 40 armor and... yeah. Spell armor and physical armor, huh? Well, I mean, this is scary, okay? This is scary.
Much work to do.
This is actually scary, man. At least you know she doesn't have any other like gap closer and no movement speed, right? So like she eat in. It's not like Maltil that if you get like you know his passive on you, like your Vala, right? You know he's not gonna just jump on you, like she's not gonna just jump on you, right? So at least you know that. So she's like stuck out attacking like Arcas, you know, and that's not good for her obviously. And you're free to do damage to her. So this looks OP. I mean, looks OP. Like looks strong, looks scary, but you have to keep in mind that you know how much you can do with it, really, right? Even if she gets it on you, which is what you know she should do. Then you just have to try to run away. Yeah, and she shouldn't be able to reconnect with you. I mean, if she gets W, then like you have a problem, I guess. But
I will be your executioner.
you just have to stay at her, you know, till it like finishes. Well, I mean, I guess she has a way to be at you, be on you. The moment you see E, you have to run away, and hope that your teammate won't give her splash onto you, huh? Okay. Well, for sure, like these talents look strong, you know. I think it's between bladed armor and shadow armor, you know. Okay. Level 16 now. Let's move on to 20 instantly, right? Yeah, instantly 20.
Choose a talent.
Okay.
Choose a talent.
Cruel chain. Okay, there's the movement speed. Umbral bind grants 25% movement speed for 2 seconds. In addition, each time Maiev deals damage to third target, Umbral bind pulls damage to all target is increased. Oh my god. Okay. I want to instantly see it, you know.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Oh my god, why they split so well? AI, please. Oh, but yeah, kappa. Oh, what the
Let's go. I will be your executioner.
I swear, man. 480, I mean, that's a lot of additional AoE damage, you know, but... I have the movement speed increase, right? Yeah.
Let the hunt begin. Bleed as I have bled.
2 of the attacks increases this damage by 100. What? This is increasing it by... Oh.
I am watching.
Okay. Okay, let's see other talents. Vengeful knives. For each enemy hero Spirit of Vengeance hits, Maiev next fan of knives deals... Blizzard, please! Like Blizzard, how they are creating damage talents? I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe against like double tank, triple melee, you know, double tank melee. Maybe you want it, but then again, I mean, this is gonna deal more damage anyway. But in such way, if you hit like 3 heroes, you know. That's insane amount of additional damage. Plus it also gives you some utility with the movement speed, right?
Let the hunt begin.
And it forces like weird uses of E. Like this. I mean, yes, like... yes, you know, you could like hit, I don't know, let's say, you know, 3 heroes twice, so 6%, but you like wait for your Q during that time, right? I mean, okay, of course you can just spam it all the time, just like wait for whatever the Q does.
Now is the time.
But I mean, you know, it hits something and you already are using it, so you get like 1% on two heroes, and then it hits 2 heroes while it moves back, and you again hit for 2%, right?
Let the hunt begin.
So I don't know, like this doesn't look too strong really. And then armored assault. While Maiev has more than 15 armor of any kind, all physical damage dealt is increased by 35, huh? This is like weird. This is weird.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Another weapon.
Choose a
in
talent.
Okay.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
More than how much?
I sentence you to death.
355. Okay, it's like 100 more. I mean, at 16, I guess it's gonna be 70 more.
Now is the time.
I don't know. I like W build now. Due to the 16, I think it's the strongest 16. And makes this talent better. I think W is the build. Yeah.
Choose a talent.
I think W is the build. Let's see the 22, I guess.
Choose a talent.
We'll go over the builds after, but yeah. Shadow of Orb Vengeance. Activate to reset the cooldown of Spirit of Vengeance. Okay. Recharge Shadow Orb by damaging enemy heroes with Spirit of Vengeance 5 times. Okay. Take. Okay. But that's not what I want to see. Let's get this back. Okay, I can't. I have it back now, okay. So I TP. Okay, I use it to reset. And now to recharge it, you have to hit heroes like 5 times with it. You could technically recharge it instantly, right? So what you wanna do is, because like you can hit heroes multiple times, obviously, and both of those work for it, as you can see. So you can technically get it pretty easily, but you know, depends on the team fight.
On to the next target.
You can also do something like this, right? You use E, or even better, wait. So you use E and you instantly reset. That way you get 2 charges back, and then you can pull it again. And you're 1 charge away. Probably you have it already up. Right? So you can use it that way too. So that build would you would have to go for like E build with it, I guess. Yeah, I guess you like might want to go for it then for the E at level 4. I mean, I guess you could go for the Lootless Spirit. I mean, I guess you could go for it, you know. You could go for EE. And then, like, I guess for, like, the E at 16 too. I don't think it's potentially as strong as the W, but it is something.
Choose a talent.
Another weapon.
Choose a
Okay,
talent.
Shadow Orb Huntress. Activate to increase movement speed and attack speed by 30% for 5 seconds. Activate to increase movement speed and attack speed. I mean, I was talking about like Maiev maybe having problems with reaching enemy's backline, but you know, here she gets like 40% movement speed. Okay, recharge Shadow Orb by dealing physical damage to enemy heroes 10 times. Okay, I mean, I guess you can get it up. You can almost get it permanently. I mean, like a permanent up timer. That's what I want to say, I guess.
We have
Let's
much
see.
work to do.
Close to permanent, you know. Nah. They would need additional source of damage. But maybe, you know, I guess the splash from W works for it. I'm pretty sure it does. But I don't really want to toy around with the Vikings again, but I'm pretty sure it does.
Now is the time.
Because it shows the cleave damage shows as auto attack damage, so technically it should count for it. A lot of movement speed too, so it's kind of like an escape mechanic too.
We have much work to do.
But it's hard to get it back, you know, at level 20. Like, you know, you're not gonna just go, oh, Arthas, yo, let me auto attack you 10 times so I can get my escape back, you know. Not only escape, but also like team fight tool. Okay, and the last one.
Choose a talent.
Shadow Orb Shadow Strike. Activate to deal 164 damage to an enemy hero, slowing them by 30% and reducing the armor, you know. Okay. Sure. I mean, it also reduces the armor, huh? I'm trying to figure it out, like what's better for like W build, you know.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
My skills are sharper than
Choose a
any
talent.
blade.
Choose a talent.
Attack speed that lets you, you know, stack this. Oh, by the way, this also works with Q. Okay, so you do auto attack, Q auto attack. So you can get 3 stacks pretty easily. I mean, then again, I guess this also works for it. Okay.
On to the next target. Meet your end.
Whoa, what? Okay. 1k damage. 1k damage in AoE. What?
Let's go.
Wait, why did it show 2?
For the Watchers.
I guess this is like the little, you know, icons. I guess this is how many times you damage it additional time, right?
Swiftly.
Okay, so that was clearly 1. The first hit doesn't count for it. Okay.
On to the next target.
Oh my god. Like, this is actually like interesting because you can go for like some crazy, you know, damage combo. Like if you just walk at opponents, you know, you want to get this, you know, you just walk at them, you know, you hit 2. Yeah, you get insane AoE damage
Guilty.
while also having like 40 armor, you know. I don't know, man. This kind of looks strong. This kind of looks strong. Okay, okay, 3 targets. Okay, you can also see how many targets you hit here. I think this is pretty bad. I think it should be like somewhere here, you know. A lot of heroes have like additional, how we call it? I don't know, space here with like active abilities, with like talents, with traits, you know, like Frostwolf, Resilience, like Samuros, Criticals. Like I think this could just jump here. I believe there are talents that make something appear here, but I'm not 100% sure now. But I believe there's something like that. Okay, so let's also see how well auto attack speed increase would work with it, right? I mean, you could. Oh. Ah, wait. I mean, this. Okay, this works. This should work twice for it, right? Because I was thinking maybe I go for this, so it's, you know, damages. I mean, I also wonder what happens if 2 heroes stay at each, like, you know, close to each other, and you E, right? One hero and another hero is close to it. You E, you know, through them. Do they both explode onto each other? Dealing like potentially 10% increased damage? Like, I would try to see, I guess.
Choose a talent. Choose a
If
talent.
they don't run again. Wait, it doesn't explode? Oh wait, I have to activate it. So that kinda ruins it. Yeah, that kinda ruins it, that I have to activate it. Okay. But yeah, this can give you like, you know, 2 sources of damage for the level 16. But so can the
Choose a talent.
Blade Dance, I believe.
Choose
So
a
Blade
talent.
Dance and this. Oh my god. Up to 200. For 5 times. 5 times is maximum anyway. But the faster you can stack it, the better.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
So what I wanted to see, okay, if this works on it, okay. Okay, I didn't do it correctly, huh? So I get W. Yeah, it gave me 3 stacks. If I do auto attack, I get 4 stacks. Yeah, 4 stacks, and with E, I can get 5 stacks. So you can get at 20, you can easily get 5 stacks really quickly, right? If you walk onto someone, which you can, you know, you can set it up, right? You walk onto someone. Okay. Oh, what? Do you see the damage? Let me try to set it up on like, no, I mean, maybe not on Reddit, you know. Okay, whatever, I take it.
The iron hand of justice.
Enemy slain.
It almost killed Eric, just, you know, just because why not? Okay. Set it up. 4k damage.
I am watching.
How much it is at 16?
Choose a
You're not
talent.
gonna get 5 stacks, you know, you get 5 stacks only at 10. Yeah, 20.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
I mean, you get that easy 5 stacks. Like, obviously, you can still get 5 stacks like with this.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
This will be your prison. I will be your executioner.
700.
Let's go.
700 damage, and this technically should deal 200 damage, okay? So you get 500 additional damage AoE from it. But I think you go with this. Like, you actually... No. Yeah, with this. Yeah, Shadow Armor. Yeah. Yeah, go with Shadow Armor. I mean, depends. If they are really high best, then maybe Chain Gang, but... I mean, if you manage to get this on like 3 heroes, I mean, they are dead, man. They are dead, right? All of them are dead, right?
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
It's gonna be, it's like, I think, okay, Malfurion might, like, I'm just thinking, right? Very crafting and stuff. Malfurion might be strong against her with the silence, right? Potentially. Like, yeah, I guess the silence. I mean, the silence is good against like all melee assassins. Basically, you know, maybe not against 12, you know, or it doesn't like punish him that hard, you know. Thor has like long range pokes, so he can do stuff, you know.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Another weapon in my
Okay, I wanted to see the attack speed too, right?
vengeance will not wait. Ashal Theridas.
Yeah, I think this is crucial ultimate actually. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, that additional movement speed also works nice with the shadow armor, I guess. So maybe you want to go for it. Yeah, you lose like 150, let's say, additional damage, but only onto the main target. Plus the another 164, so you lose like 310. Yeah, like 310 damage. I think the Huntress might be better, you know, just because it stacks nicely with this. It helps you get this faster technically. But I mean, so does the Shadow Strike. I think both are fine, but you know, this maybe gets better utility just because of the additional movement speed, you know. Yeah. So I mean, I think I created the build. I will try, right? So we went over all talents. It took way too much time. I have to like just fix it somehow. And the build I would suggest is W. I didn't expect it, you know, after, you know, going over the first couple of talents, like the first W. I knew it, like it is pretty nice, but I mean, you know, I was more of like the auto attack one. So yeah, my go-to, I'm pretty sure, is W with level 1 W with the blade dance. Although I guess you can really pick whatever, I guess. Because this technically should always get value, but I mean, you not always want to use E like that. Blade Dance is the highest damage, if you can get it off. And with this playstyle of the W build, you should. But then again, you know, maybe against like really backline oriented composition, maybe this is not going to be that good. But then again, you can do the combo like in a different way, like by E-ing into them. But then it's harder to get, you know, that many cruel chain stacks though, because you use your E. So you don't get the E, and the pool might be like denied from you too, right? So you not necessarily must get that additional damage because you might not pull them. Depends on the compositions, right? But as I said, my build, W, Blade Dance. I was explaining anyway why I like some talents before, so I'm not gonna do it again.
Choose a talent.
The Elun's Wrath, but I mean, it disappears if you activate it, right? I'm actually surprised that there's no talent that makes it not disappear after you blink. I don't know about this. I think Elun's Raft, really. I really think Elun's Raft. Unless your composition is AA oriented. But that is something I was talking about already. Maybe the Warden's Cage isn't necessarily that bad, you know. But as I said, like, this has a lot of utility. But maybe it can work with the W build. But I'll go with this just because of like the setup kinda, you know, potential.
I am watching.
Then, you know, 13 as I said, but with this talent, let's say Shadow Hunter. Cruel Chain, I think, is really strong. This is also technically really strong because, as I said, like, opponents could just try to run away from you, you know, or like you not, I mean, run away, it's good because you just pull them then, but you might get Cruel Chain like denied from you, you know, if you're not able to do E-W combo, I mean W-E combo, then you, like, in Arthas is on you, then, you know, he's not gonna get pull, right? So you're not gonna get that pull. You need the E for it. But, you know, then you know about that and you just play accordingly against Arthas. You do combo with E. But then again, do you want to combo Arthas or you want to combo someone on the back, right? Is your damage on Arthas going to be meaningful, huh? But yeah, I think this is Jabate. I think this is like weak. I think this is weak. It's either W or the passive. But build is W, so I go with W, and both, you know, Huntress and Shadow Strike. But I think maybe when actually this is also good, because if you remember what I said, right, with this combo,
On to the next target.
uh,
I will be your executioner.
you just click it instantly, right? So like you hit 2 heroes, let's say, but you hit 2 heroes only though. But you know, you get 2 stacks instantly. I mean, you will always want to do it like this anyway. You always want to use this as soon as you use E, if you see it's going to hit someone, because it's a 1 free stack, right? So you always want to use it like that. I mean, it is all situation based, I guess, because maybe you want to keep it for the next E that will just come off cooldown normally. You know, maybe you don't want to commit yet with double E. But you know, if you see the potential and if you figure it, if you think that it in such a way is good to have 2 E's instantly, then it's good to have 2 stacks back. You know, almost, right? But then again, you probably, you know, not gonna stack it again in a team fight. It will have to be quite long team fight, or you will have to like be really lucky with the E's.
Let's go.
If you do the combo, right? Because if you do the combo, you have to reactivate the E after. Like, you don't let it come back. You don't have time for that. So yeah, technically you could pick that 22. This is really interesting though, because like all of the level 20 seems fine. I think, I mean, it reduced the armor, so every hero deals more damage to it, so yeah. Yeah, they're all fine, I think. Which is like nice, you know, to have all level 20s potentially good. Good job, I guess. So yeah, this is the build I will go for. Do I see another build? I mean, as I said, E build, but I think it's, I mean, I guess it's fine. But I think the others are just strong. Just as I said, you know, I think W is the build. But
Choose a talent.
auto attack, like
Choose a
E,
talent.
auto attack, I guess. I mean, it combos. Okay, it combos. But then you don't want E, but you get the blade dance again, I guess. So
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
this.
Choose a talent.
I guess maybe since you go for a build, you
Choose a
go for
talent.
that, so you keep them in to get that, right? And then whatever, you know,
Choose a
whatever
talent.
fits best. And that. I mean, it's also fine build technically, right? And then you, I guess, get the attack speed. Yeah, you get the attack speed, so you splash like crazy. I mean, this is maybe easier build to do stuff with, you know. The W is more flashy, but this technically, you know, you splash damage like crazy, right? Yeah, you splash damage like crazy. Let's see.
On to the next target. You will curb my wrath.
Oh my god. Oh, this is just. Oh. Whoa. This is just not even fun to watch. Okay. Oh, you get additional damage, you have more armor. Oh, you can destroy. This might be even better, you know. I guess you just go for this, you know, just like maximum, like face roll, you know. You E in, boom, you know, maximum percentage damage. Then you use your 1. I guess you like 20 is super late into game, but imagine it's 20, okay? So you do 1, 2. Maybe you get some pool which reduce their physical armor, and you have the additional armor from the E. You did like, oh my god, crazy.
Vengeance will not wait.
So I cannot be sold on W build yet, because this might be just easier. Yeah, this might be just easier. Maybe you don't get this. You still go W build though. But I think you want to have that additional damage. Yeah, I mean, I think two builds. Yeah, I think two builds. Like, I think W and the auto attack build. I think that's fine. And maybe you have something in between, like some weird E build. Maybe it's a thing. But those are the two talents I would two builds that I would suggest, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna show them again because I might put them at the start of the video if someone will be interested in, I guess.
Choose a talent.
Does it make sense now?
Vengeance will not
I don't know. Let's just see it. Okay, guys. W build is one of the builds that I find out while going over the Maiev talents, and the W is
Choose a talent.
looking like that.
Choose a
Oh
talent.
shit.
Choose
W,
a talent.
Blade Dance,
Choose a talent.
Elun's Wrath,
Choose a
My
talent.
skills are sharper
Disc,
than
Choose a
any
talent.
blade.
Shadow
Choose a
Armor,
talent.
Cruel Chain,
Talent.
Another weapon
and
in my
either Huntress or Shadow Strike. Actually, all of them works actually. Okay, so that's the build for W, and another is AA oriented. You know,
Choose
doesn't
a
mean that
talent.
in W build you don't do auto attacks. Haha.
Choose a talent.
Level 1 active
swiftly.
auto attack talent. Blade Dance again, but you know you could pick Sudden Vengeance.
Choose a talent.
Bonds of Corruption for
Choose a
you know
talent.
physical armor reduction. Warden's Cage, so you
Choose
can
a
keep
talent.
them, you know, close to you, so you can splash on them. Then you want to get Shadow Armor. It
Choose a
refreshes
talent.
with auto attacks, so you know.
We have much
Synergy.
work to do.
Armor Assault. Armor increases physical damage dealt. You know, it's easy if you get that. You know, I mean, all of the 13 talents make you have this up pretty much, and yeah, this is increasing your splash and your damage to the main target. So yeah,
Choose a
My
talent.
skills are sharper.
and at 20 with auto attack build, obviously, you know, I think Hunter is the only choice. But I mean, technically, you could get that too. It makes you deal more damage to the main target and makes you deal increased damage to him. But this makes you, you know, just splash like crazy, right? The more auto attacks you do, the more splashes you do. So yeah, this is the auto attack build. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you find this video useful. Okay, give me your feedback on this kind of breakdown review. I think it was way too long. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.